Hey, how's it going? Recently I've been pretty busy with stuff. I've got a lot of work. I think it's something like 1,008 pages of marking that I have to do. So I pretty much do a chunk of work and then do a chunk of work on the project, on Nax Quest. And recently I've been doing some pretty big refactors. I'll talk you through it. For one thing, I implemented state machines on pretty much all of the systems that could benefit from it. So for instance, if I go into my systems, there are a bunch of systems which behave differently depending on which game mode I'm in. Obviously, animation, okay, doesn't do anything. Arena doesn't do anything. But on the other hand, the camera system, the camera is going to behave differently depending on whether we're in the menu mode or the game or anything like that. And I can actually pull this up and I can very quickly see the update behavior that's happening. So that's one thing. That takes time. I mean, it's a nice little casual exercise, but it does take time. Another thing I did is I made an icon for the game. Actually, not made, but found online. So there's my... Ooh, spooky. That might be temporary. I don't know. And then the other big thing that I did is I went ahead and implemented text. And that takes time. That takes time. The way I'm implementing text is This is not a lot of fun. But basically what I have is I found a font which is, it's like Thai script, but it's English letters in Thai style, which I thought was pretty cool. But then the task was to basically extract the relevant region for each of these letters. And there are other ways to do it, but the way I did this was I basically made a text line that was just A, B, C, D, the whole alphabet. And then I went through letter by letter, fine-tuned it, and this took me about 3 days because it's not fun. Not fun at all. But I got it done. And so what I'll present now is basically the menu as it currently is. When I was implementing the title for the game, I accidentally used the wrong shader. And the effect of this was, instead of that text being a fixed thing on the screen, it was actually defined in world space. And I found that was actually like really cool. It's a very cool effect. So this is completely temporary. I added a periodic like pull in and pull back from the camera just to show the effect of 3D depth. And yeah, I mean, I'll just jump into it. Put myself back in the picture. Okay, so like I said, this is fully temporary. Now, as you can see, we start to get to the the seams of these layers, because I wanted to make that pull-in effect more extreme to really show the feeling of depth here. And as I'm watching this, like, so many ideas are coming up. This is so cool, don't you think? Like, currently I've just got 3 layers, but I could have heaps of layers, and I could sort of fly through the menu. So it comes up like Blind Spot Software Presents, and that flies past, and then Nax Quest, and then, oh man, and the music is so good. Okay, but I'll stop hyping my own project for 2 seconds. What else was I going to say? I also think it would be really cool, and this is just spitballing, I'm just making this up on the spot, but as we come in here, we've got these plucked strings, and I could just imagine these layers like coming up in 3D, like if you were looking at a stage with shadow puppets, you'd have the various layers, just sort of drop them down and then zoom through the world. I don't know, I'm happy with this. It took a lot of work to get text up, but yeah, I'm just dropping a flagpole in the ground right now and saying success. Okay, so that'll probably be it for my update today. Let's get that out of there. Hope that you're doing well, and yeah, I will do my best to get through my insane workload, and then it'll be business as usual. Anyway, all the best. See you. Bye.